Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about Infernal Assault, and I'll be sharing my honest opinion on it and discussing whether it's still worth grinding Infernal Assault heavily like before, or it's better to do it up to a certain point and then stop. And we will also take a closer look at how difficult Infernal Assault is now compared to how it was before the update, and whether the increased difficulty actually matches the rewards. And by the end of this video, you should have a clear idea how much Infernal Assault you should be doing right now based on efficiency rather than just pushing for the sake of it. And that being said, let's get into it. So let's take a look at the new updates, and the information will be popping up. Infernal Assault optimization adjusted to the difficulty of the garrison gnomes with gnome bosses in Furnace's Stronghold and cores. And number 2, significantly increased the amount of gold obtained from destroying Furnace Stronghold and cores. That also is very visible. Number 3, gold earned from participating in activities will diminish based on how many times you earn gold, resetting when a new activity rounds begin. So I think this is very interesting because last night I did around 100 hits and I approximately got 100 million gold, which is not too bad, right? But keep in mind the difficulty is a little bit more difficult now, and I used to lose less than 100 and now I'm losing averaging of like 300, which is not too bad. And I feel like the difficulty for my second team, I used to be able to use my second team and third team and they barely lose like 400, maybe 300, but nowadays my second team cannot even beat one core, and which is, you know, a way more difficult, but at the same time I do get more gold from it as well. And when the core or the core furnace is finished or beaten, you get 1 million gold extra, which is not too bad, but it also scales with how many times you have won it, like it says in the patch. And in my opinion, I think everybody should be doing at least 100 hits. Like you get gold 100 times. It's not you have to finish the core like 100 instances like this, right? You just have to beat these 100 times and then you will get 1 million each single time. And in my opinion, it's not too bad because that's easy and way cost efficient than before. It hurts your troops a little bit more, but I still think it's worth going for at least 100 hit, and then you can decide whether you want to continue, because once you reach more than 100 hits, you will be getting around 600k, or sorry, 900k I believe, or 600k, which is not too bad either, right? But I think it's just that the drop off is quite huge that I don't think it's really worth going for it, right? So you should try and just go for 100 and stop, and then you can, whether you want to continue, you can do that, and you have to talk with your friends first, because in my opinion it's not really worth going for it after 100 hits. So this is exactly a team that I use for my Infernal Assault, and I find it to be quite performing well. There are definitely way better teams out there, and I just don't want to change too much on my team. And I did try out my team here as well. This part right here, I'm a little bit confused why it did lose way more troops than I thought it should, because I would have thought this one would have performed better than my main here. And if you look at the reports, this one is with Björn. I did use wrong skill, so I lost a lot of troops, but this one I used the same skill set as you saw earlier right now, and I still feel like it's a little bit confusing that a double tank with one damage dealer is doing way better than somebody with a normal formation right here. Like I said, maybe I have wrong skills, I probably do, but all in all I shouldn't be losing this much with the teams that I have here, but it is what it is. This is what I use, and I recommend you to get a double tank as well if you want to do Infernal, because you will lose way less troops from my own experience and also from my friend's experience, where he's using Athena with Björn, and that looks like it performed way better than all the other stuff that I've been trying so far. So if you have a team that you use for Infernal Assault, please let me know in the comment section, because I would like to improve my team there as well. So yeah, that's it for this video. What do you guys think about Infernal Assault in general? Do you guys think it's worth going for it, grinding for it like before? I know the rewards is better now for the first 100 hits, but like I said, or like I mentioned throughout the video, it scales down. Do you think it's worth continuing more than 100 hits? If so, let me know in the comment section on why you think that. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.